one can also never underestimate the power of dua. That's in general, but specifically in this matter, because in Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, we find that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam made dua for captives during qunut by name. He mentioned some captives by name, and he mentioned even those who took them as captives, making dua on them. He made dua on Mudar. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not specifically mention the names of the martyrs in the qunut, but when he made dua in that qunut, he mentioned the prisoners by name, naming them individually. This is where we find a profound lesson in naming them. It wasn't just about making dua for them. It wasn't just about asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for their release. Yeah, that's the main part of it. But it's also about raising awareness by keeping their names vivid, by keeping their stories alive, and keeping their suffering present in the hearts and minds of the entire ummah. Raising awareness and making dua should never be confined to the private moments of qiyam or some fleeting campaigns. Yeah, that's part of it. But it should be reflected in public, in the open, in the communities, in the conversations, in every single social media account. Our dua and our efforts must also be consistent. It should not be just a response to the fleeting news when the hardship is fresh. The pain, the injustice, and the suffering the captives are enduring must remain with us. And thus, it must stir us to act and to never forget and to be persistent in our efforts until they're freed by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.